What is going on, guys? Joey Suggs here, that's me. Welcome back to another video, that's this. And in today's video, we are going to do an infamous of mine, apparently now, a grocery haul. And not just any grocery haul, it's gonna be an anabolic, low calorie, high volume grocery haul to get you guys started on your cuts, to help you lose weight, get ready for summertime. And not only are we gonna be going to the grocery store and picking up some low calorie, anabolic groceries, we're gonna be coming home and I'm gonna be showing you some of my favorite low calorie anabolic recipes that I like to use personally whenever I'm on a cut or while I'm dieting. I'm gonna be taking you to one of my favorite places on earth, the grocery store. I know, kind of lame, but damn, I love food. I did a video on what I get from Costco, and that's a lot of my bulk items. If you wanna see that video, it's gonna be linked up somewhere around here. But along with my Costco haul, I like to do a grocery haul as well. So that way I get my bulk items and I get everything else from the grocery store. And if you guys are pumped for this video, if you're pumped for my other videos that I have coming, if you just like fitness related, food related content, losing weight, gaining muscle, workouts, life in general, sub to the channel. Become a subscriber. My family is growing rapidly right now and I am happy to have all of you here. And if you're excited for this video, make sure to press that thumbs up button down below. It really does help my channel grow, help this video to get out to more people. And for that, I thank you. Now, one thing I want to touch on that I've been seeing a lot in the comments is low calorie does not always equal healthy. I know when you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to become more healthy overall, but low calorie options can sometimes have artificial sweeteners or things like this that are not necessarily healthy for the long term or in large quantities. So I've been getting a lot of comments on my other videos saying, oh, well, you're buying all these low calorie options that aren't very healthy. Everything is okay in moderation. You really have to pick your battles. And when you're trying to lose weight, those extra calories offset the unhealthiness of whatever it may be in that scenario, in my opinion. So that's my standpoint on it. That's why you'll see me get some low fat items, some artificially sweetened items today, stuff like that. In my opinion, it helps me lose weight. It keeps me satiated. And as long as you don't have too much of it, I do not think it's that unhealthy. And with all that being said, let's hop in the car, go to the grocery store, get some amazing food items, and come back and make some anabolic awesome meals.
All right, so we are starting in the breakfast section, I guess you could say, grabbing some turkey bacon. This stuff is awesome. Only 25 calories per slice. 4 slices, 100 calories, can't beat it. Butterball is a little better, I guess. And I'm gonna pick up some lunch meat. I like to toss lunch meat in a couple of things, mostly my eggs, and then I'll sometimes make like a bagel sandwich sometimes. That's really good. Another favorite of mine are these pretzel crisps. 11 pretzels for 110 calories, so pretty much 10 calories per pretzel. And moving on to the meats. Now what I like to do is I like to buy the leanest ground beef possible, so that's in this case 93.7, and I also like to get 99% fat-free turkey breast to go along with it. Something else great in the deli section is this fat-free feta cheese, super low calorie and is very, very high in protein. Also getting some meats here, some chicken, and then I'm gonna grab some chicken breast as well. I like to stay away from the dark meat just because it has a higher fat content that I don't really need right now. I'm also gonna pick up some of these pork chops here. These are lean pork chops and they're very, very good with a little higher fat content, but still not too bad. Now, moving on to the salad kits. I like doing these because they're really quick and easy. Throw some protein in there and you're good to go. You do have to be careful of the dressings. Some of these dressings have a lot of fat in them. So look at the back, make sure you're not taking in too many calories. I like the ones that are right around 350 calories for the entire bag. I'm also gonna pick up some baby spinach. I like tossing baby spinaches in quite a few of my dishes. Now, sauces and dressings are huge for me, and I have found so much luck with these Boathouse yogurt dressings. All of them have about 30 to 40 calories per serving, and they're all super delicious. So obviously gonna grab quite a few of these. Now, say what you want about diet sodas, but I personally like to enjoy them every once in a while, and Publix had a deal going on where it was buy 2 get 2 free, so of course I had to load up. If you're drinking like a couple of these a day, I can see how it would be unhealthy, but if you limit yourself to 1 every day or so, I don't see any harm in it at all, so enjoy yourself. Another go-to snack for me would be rice cakes. Now I have some lightly salted at home, so I'm not gonna get any today. Those are very good though, and you can get the chocolate flavored. They're double the calories, but still only 60 calories. Another great snack, an obvious snack, would be the Smart Pop Orville Redenbacher popcorn, only 240 calories per bag. Moving on to some fruits, my favorite fruit is the Honeycrisp apples. They're the largest with the most water inside of them, the most filling for me, so I had to grab a couple of those. And picked up a couple of bananas. I am struggling right now for these not to go bad in my fridge. What has it been, like 2 days and they're already completely brown? Crazy. And this is another amazing little diet hack for you. These Honey Gold organic potatoes. 90 calories per serving, 400 calories for the entire bag. In the air fryer, they are like next level crispy and amazing. Picking up some carrot dip style carrots here. I will get into this a little later in the video. Also going to feature later in the video will be this fat-free Ready Whip, only 5 calories per serving. Another great carb source are sweet potatoes, and sweet potatoes are actually one of my favorite carb sources because they're very filling. One, they're very sweet just naturally, and you can make a bunch of them at the same time. So picking up a couple of these to make throughout the week. I don't have pasta or pasta sauce too often, but I try to find the lowest calorie one, and this brand right here happened to be only 30 calories per serving. Now, I do have pasta occasionally, and it's buy one get one free, so obviously I had to indulge a little bit. I think I ended up with some penne and some linguine pasta, so I'll be making those sometime throughout the next month. And I do like making little Mexican bowls for myself, so lower sodium black beans is a must, sometimes some garbanzo beans as well. And typically quick and easy, I go with these oh gosh, come on Joey, you're better than that. I go with these Uncle Ben's bagged rice, 2 minutes in the microwave and you're good to go. I do actually enjoy making rice on my own. It's cheaper and I think it tastes better and it has less calories. So if you can, I do recommend doing it that way. And for all of your cuisine needs, I highly recommend the La Banderita carb counter tortillas. These tortillas are 45 calories a piece. They're large tortillas and they taste so good. Another one that you can hate me for if you want, but I thoroughly enjoy a nice Gatorade Zero after a long night of drinking, so picking up a couple of these. Something else we'll be using a little later on in the video, but it's sweet relish, but no sugar added, so there's 0 calories. And I am a huge sauce fan. Some of my favorites are the G. Hughes sauces, sugar-free, only 10 calories per serving. And also hot sauces have 0 calories if you didn't know, so obviously had to get some of that. And actually Sweet Baby Ray's makes a sugar-free sauce as well, 15 calories per serving, but still not bad. Light mayonnaise, gotta save calories where you can, and I don't think it tasted that different anyways. Now, if you're doing any baking or you just like chocolate chips, I highly recommend the Lily's dark chocolate stevia sweetened chocolate chips. They're incredible. And quickly picking up some oats because I eat them quite a bit. And I think I'm going to have to try cream of rice. Never had it before, but apparently all the bodybuilders love this stuff. Oh, also these 70 calorie brownies, I mentioned them before on the channel, but I like throwing them in quite a few things that I make for dessert. And moving on to almond milk, I always try to get the lowest calorie, so I'm going with the unsweetened 30 calorie per serving vanilla almond milk. And it cannot be a trip for me to the grocery store without picking up some Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. I have this stuff literally almost every single day, and it's my favorite healthy snack dessert by far. Also a morning time staple, as always, should be some eggs and some egg whites. I like mixing mostly egg whites with maybe 1 or 2 eggs for my morning breakfast. Makes it super high protein. Ooh, okay, cheeses. Now I always try to go for the fat-free cheeses if they have them available. They had cheddar and mozzarella fat-free. If they don't, 2% is okay. I got some Mexican 2% here. And now moving on to the ice creams. This can be a tough one because Enlightened is very good and low calorie. I mean, look at this. So this one here only has 100 calories per serving, or 400 for the entire pint. This one right here has 600 calories and they look almost identical. So be careful with that, but the Enlightened ice cream I thoroughly enjoy. Also picking up some of these Yasso yogurt bars. 5 grams of protein and 100 calories per bar. I mean, you really can't beat that for a little late night snack. Also gonna be picking up my favorite frozen fruit, these wild blueberries by Wegmans. I use them in almost everything and I love them. High volume, low cal. Now I do buy most of my frozen veg from Costco, but I like to have a couple little packs just so I can bring it to the office or throw it in the pan real quick. And having something like these pepper stir fry frozen here are really good to add volume to meals, whether it's at dinner time or like throwing it in your eggs in the morning. Clutch. So here's everything that we got. It came out to $397, which is crazy, but this would definitely last me at least a month to 2 months. So let's go home and start making these anabolic recipes.
All right, we're back from the store, and now on to my favorite part of the video, where I get to show you my anabolic, low calorie, high volume meals. Okay, so I had to have a little heart to heart with myself to decide whether I really wanted to share this recipe or not, because it's so low calorie, so high volume, so high protein that I didn't know if it was even allowed to leave my mind, if I could let it leave, but I've decided to do it. So here it is. We are going to be making the best tuna fish you've ever seen in your entire life. Now, the ingredients are going to consist of some of the things that we got at Publix today, and that is 2 cans of tuna, some light mayonnaise, some no sugar added sweet relish, a little bit of diced jalapenos, some hot sauce. I'm using the Nando's peri peri sauce, a little bit of mustard, and then some pepper and some salt. Ooh, and I think I'm gonna throw in some fat-free feta cheese in there as well. This recipe is completely customizable. The really only things that have calories in them is the tuna, the light mayo, and then the feta cheese that I'm gonna use. But this recipe for me has been an amazing snack, lunch, and we'll talk about what I use as far as to dip in or put it on sandwiches or whatever afterwards. But for right now, let's make this amazing dish. It's so simple, so easy to make, takes only a couple minutes. I love this dish so much. All right, let's go.
Okay, first things first, you're gonna wanna use your 2 cans of tuna and salt and pepper. You can just crack away as you please. Mayonnaise, I try to only use about 2 to 3 tablespoons. This came out to 70 grams. And then give it a good old stir. Now your sweet relish, you can load up as much of this as you want. I think I did maybe, 3 solid scoops. And a little bit of jalapenos, add a little spice and a little bit of flavor in there. Yellow mustard, squeeze as much as you want. This is how much I did. And a little bit of hot sauce, just drizzle it on top. Adding the fat-free feta. Now this is going to add a lot of flavor and add a lot of creaminess to the mix. Then just give it a good old stir, slap it a couple times, and you're good to go.
All right, so here we go, an absolutely massive bowl of just straight gains. You know how like when you eat something bad, you call it you're eating dirt? This is straight fertilizer right here. All right, now, although you can eat this delicious combination right here with just a spoon by itself, obviously you might wanna eat it with something else. So here are a couple options that I would suggest eating it with, starting from the highest calorie, moving down to the lowest calorie options. So the highest calorie option, in my opinion, would be using one of these bagels that we got from Publix as well. The bagel thins, they're 110 calories a piece. They do taste delicious. And pro tip, if you put this like in the toaster oven with the tuna on there, the feta cheese will melt a little bit and it's just mwah, perfect. Also at the same calorie range at about 110 calories, you could use one of my all-time favorites, the pretzel crisps. These are 110 calories for 11 pretzels, or just 10 calories a pretzel if you want to think about it that way. Dip it in here and they're perfect. Another option, a lot less lower calories, definitely lower calories, 45 calorie tortillas. These are obviously amazing. I use these all the time, and you can just wrap this up. You can even do it in like a panini press. Ooh, it's so good in a panini press. But this is another really good option. And probably my favorite option, and also the lowest calorie option, is, drum roll please, dip chip style carrots. So like this entire bag has about, I think like 150 calories in the entire bag. You get these nice chip style carrots, dip. Oh, you get that good crunch of the carrot, and oh. Okay, this is the first time I've tried it since I made it. So good. Oh man, this recipe is so killer, and it takes a couple minutes. Another good thing if you're eating it with the carrots too, is this meal takes a long time to eat because you're gonna be, dipping back and forth. This is a lot of volume, and it makes for a really long, enjoyable, and filling meal. Here we go. The cat is out of the bag. My secret recipe for some of the best tuna fish salad you will ever eat in your entire life. Feel free to add things to this. Feel free to take things away from this. But here you go, you have it at your disposal. So I'm filming this a little later, but I wanted to quickly go over the macros of the tuna fish salad. The only things that have calories is the mayo, the tuna, and the cheese if you decide to add any. And it comes out to a whopping almost 100 grams of protein, 97 grams, with only about 600 calories. Does not get any better than that. I don't need to explain any more to you how amazing that is. So I'm gonna have a couple more chip dips of this, and I will see you guys in the next recipe section. And we're back with another recipe. So we had our little snack beginner. Now let's get into one of my favorite dinner meals. And this one will be an instant classic, I promise you. Now I'm starving, so let's get straight into what the ingredients are. So as you can tell by what's in front of us here, we are going to be making tacos. Now the main ingredient here is going to be your ground meat. So I say ground meat because it's actually a mixture of ground turkey and ground beef. What I like to do is I like to buy a pound of ground beef, a pound of ground turkey, mix them together in the pan, like literally cook them together, put them both in there, mash them all up, and then add 1 packet of lower sodium taco seasoning. So not only are you getting the less fat from the 99% fat-free turkey, you're also getting way less sodium for using 2 pounds of meat per 1 packet of taco seasoning. And the flavor is still absolutely incredible. Now, besides the meat, we also have my 45 calorie tortillas, huge tortillas, hand-sized tortillas, coming in at a whopping 45 calories. We're gonna put some baby spinach in there, another amazing additive. So you have your fat-free cheddar cheese. The macros on this are insane. Once again, 45 calories with 9 grams of protein. That is nuts. And we're gonna top it with some just normal restaurant salsa, 10 calories per serving, not bad at all. And an absolute favorite of mine, I cannot get enough of this stuff right now. Really, all of their Boathouse Farms yogurt dressings are incredible, but this one is the best. Cilantro avocado, 40 calories, not bad at all. And this stuff absolutely slaps. So there you have it. There are all the ingredients, simple as can be. And literally all you gotta do is put it together and it'll look like, ooh, this right here. And wow, does this look, 1, filling, and 2, beautiful. So I made 3 delectable looking tacos right here. And as you can see, it is a very full plate. And each taco has just a little bit of everything that I mentioned. So we ended up using 3 tortillas, a little bit of spinach. I used about 75 grams of the meat per taco, which came out to around 230. So you split that in half, and that's where you get the 115 of the ground beef and the 115 of the ground turkey. Total of 42 grams of cheese split between the two, a little bit of salsa, and then the avocado cilantro dressing. And all of this comes out to only 592 calories, and when you pop into the macros, you are looking at only 57 carb, 17 fat, and 83 grams of protein. Now, I can tell you right now, if you're craving some Mexican food, if you're craving a Taco Bell, this will not only secure that craving, it will delete that craving, and you will never want to eat Taco Bell again. This goes above and beyond that, promise you. All right, so now I'm down at eye level with you here. I just want to show you the first bite of this one going down. Oh, and if you're not a flap tucker on the back of your tacos, don't speak to me. I only do tuck flaps. You can see just about everything in there, right there, and everything is perfectly proportioned as well. This tastes so incredible. It's very cold because I have been filming for quite some time now. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave, I'm going to eat it, and then I'm gonna come back and show you my absolute favorite high protein, high volume dessert that I enjoy almost every single night. So stick around and I will be right back. I'm back. Yes, I'm shirtless, no more questions. I just had an amazing dinner that you just saw, and I gotta say, I am very, very full. But that cannot stop me from showing you guys my absolutely favorite dessert that I make almost every single night. And that is my signature ANABOLIC Dannon Light and Fit, super fun, awesome Greek yogurt mix meal snack extravaganza. I just came up with that on the spot. But it is a really awesome meal, super high protein, very, very customizable as well. Tonight, I'm gonna show you the most that I do pretty much, and then you can either add things or take away things as you please. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into what we're gonna be using. So in my mix, I like to use the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt, as I said. the Lily's dark chocolate stevia sweetened chocolate chips. I'm gonna use some Premier protein cereal as granola. I'm also gonna use a 70 calorie Fiber One brownie. These things are so awesome. And then I'm going to top it with some fat-free whipped cream and drizzle a little almond butter on top. Now I know just by looking at the ingredients, you know this is gonna be insanely tasty and insanely high volume, but let me show you exactly how it's gonna go down.
All right, yogurt going in, chocolate chips quickly to follow, sprinkling that Fiber One brownie. You can add it in bulk if you want. I like crumbling. Then adding that crunchy protein cereal. And then I like to give it just a nice, good stir before adding the whipped cream. Couple squirts there, and almond butter to drizzle over top and top it off. Ooh-wee, that's gorgeous.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. An absolutely incredible, delicious dessert for right around 550 calories. Weirdly, everything in this video was around 600 calories. I did not plan that at all, but pretty cool. This one does not have nearly 100 grams of protein like the other ones, but so much flavor, some healthy fats in there, and an all around high volume. Look how like thick and full this is. Oh wow, the strong vanilla flavor from the Dandelion Fit, the creaminess from the almond butter, the chocolatiness from the brownie and the chocolate chips, all comes together perfectly, and that is one hell of a dessert. Now, I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this meal. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed all the meals. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed the video, the grocery haul, the recipes, and everything in between. And if you did, can you please give this video a thumbs up? It would mean the world to me to have you press the like button. And if you're new to the channel, then subscribe. I got content just like this coming non-stop. I'm about to start my own cut here shortly, and I'm gonna be running you guys exactly through everything that I'm doing. So with all that being said, I'm going to go enjoy my high volume, low calorie dessert, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.